competition exam, English, idioms and phrases. To miss the bus, to miss an opportunity, at once back and call, to be dominated by someone, to explore every avenue, to try every opportunity. A red letter day, an important or joyful occasion, to have something up one's sleeve, to have secret plan, on the spur of the moment, to act once, to speak one's mind, to express one's thoughts, to make mountain of a molehill, to give great importance to little things, hand in glove, in close relationship, to add fuel to the fire, to cause additional anger, wear and tear, damage, to turn a deaf ear, to disregard totally, fool's paradise, an entirely false and understanding, laughing stock, an object of ridicule, half-hearted, unenthusiastic, add fuel to the flame, insight from the blue, all of a sudden, to keep one's fingers crossed, to wait expectedly. At the 11th hour, to do things at the last moment, long run, eventually, to call a spade, to be frank, to play havoc with, to ruin, her, Herculean task, a difficult thing. Seema is a little hard of hearing, deaf, a bone of contention, a matter of dispute, to give currency, to make publicly known, apple of eye, dearly loved, to keep one's fingers crossed, waiting anxiously, once in a blue moon, rarely, to hold something in a lash, to restrain, to Herculean task, a task which requires great effort, like wildfire, rapidly, to make light of, to treat as unimportant, to get into hot water, to get a lot of money, to fish in a troubled water, to carry to gain advantage from disturbed state, to turn one's back on, to avoid, to smell a rat, to suspect a trick or deceit, lion's share, the larger part, a small fry, unimportant, an old flame, a woman with whom one has had emotional relationship, to throw mud at, to accuse wrongly, to turn a deaf ear, to refuse to listen, to drop a brick, to make silly mistakes. In cold blood, deliberately, by leaps and bounds, rapidly, din dino raat chogni, to hit the bull's eyes, to find the exact truth, not fit a hold of candle to his predecessor, not to be named in comparison with, hard nut to crack, tough, to burn midnight oil, to study far into the night, pull one's socks up, to be ready for a tough day ahead, to save one's skin, to protect oneself, a cry in the wilderness, a cry in vain, to rock the boat, to upset the balances, to hear the air, to make effort the useless, to give airs boast, in black and white, in writing, hand in glove, very intimate, a hard nut to crack, a difficult problem, at a loss, unable, a lame excuse, unsatisfactory explanation, to give vent to express, to get wind, to come to know, under the thumb of, under control of, part and parcel, essentially element, fall flat, to fail to produce intended effect, carry weight to be important, die hard, unwilling to change, bad blood, feeling of hatred.